What's good, my people? It's your boy JU here. I just wanted to take a second to talk about what's been going on in America these past few weeks, man. Trump got inaugurated, it seems like a month ago, but it's only been a few weeks. It's February 3rd right now. And it's been a lot going on in America, man. A lot going on in America. We'll start with immigration, I guess. We'll start with immigration. Yeah, man, it seems like a lot of people didn't expect him to. Well, I'll say a lot of people on the blue side, Me, I'm neither here nor there when it comes to politics. I think it's comedy, and I just like to watch the show, right? I like to watch the show when I want to on my time because, like I tell y'all, it's mostly distractions. A lot of this stuff isn't gonna affect you personally. But I will say, if you are an illegal immigrant, this stuff is definitely affecting you personally. And me, I have no personal gripe with um, illegal immigrants. I've lived in a lot of places where I'm pretty sure some of my neighbors and, certain coworkers I've had in the past have been illegal or undocumented. I even went to school with some undocumented students, right? That being said, hey man, I'm somebody that says you gotta respect the law of the land. You gotta respect the law of the land. And Trump, he came in, he's been standing on business. As you see, his videos of people getting taken by ICE. There's videos down by the border. This is Trump new borders are right here. There's been protests. You've seen a lot of Mexican flags and protests and people burning the American flag, which I don't necessarily really get. Like, you're protesting, holding up the flag of the place that you don't want to go back to, but that's neither here nor there either. I'm just pointing out, making observations, and saying what I see in the world, right? Um, I do think people should come in the legal way, and I do think it affects us, the people that are here, when our tax dollars were being spent on things, moving around immigrants and things like that. I don't think none of that's really was really good for the country, so I do think it had to get under control at some point. And we're seeing the repercussions of that. We're seeing the repercussions for that. If you are someone that isn't illegal, you might have to go home, right? You might have to go home. That's just the reality of the fact. ICE is coming for you. You've seen teachers on the internet crying because their students haven't been coming back. And I get it, right? I get it. You got students in your class. Uh, my sister and I have a lot of friends that are teachers, so I definitely get it. When you spend time around the child, you spend 6, 7 hours a day around the child, you're gonna develop an attachment to them. So I definitely get that. But these teachers gotta understand, man, everybody has to follow the law. You gotta follow the law, man. You want to be here in this country, you got to follow the law. And it's good that we have a president that's kind of holding everybody to that standard because, like, hey, I made videos about me getting in trouble with the law, and I always take accountability, even if I feel like it was wrong. And what I'm saying. And there's certain things like like we can go back, like slavery was legal at one point, right? And I don't necessarily agree with that, but I would have been on the fighting side at that point. But with most things when it comes to the law, even if I don't agree with it totally, it just is what it is. You got to take accountability for your actions. And, yeah, it's sad that the kids get taken away and all that stuff, but it's their parents' fault, man. It's their parents' fault for taking advantage of the system, rushing over here. And, you know, the one other thing I don't think I don't really like is like you can't have the birthright citizenship thing and then try to take that away. But if the parents go, I guess the kids gotta go too. So I understand that. It's just very interesting when it comes to this whole immigration thing and how's it going. And you know these protests, for the most part, I've seen peaceful protests. I've been seeing some people saying they're getting out of control. I just see people walking around holding their flags, which to me, I don't know, that's kind of crazy too, because you're basically telling ICE to come get you at that point. But some of them is their legal allies. But I've also seen immigrants that came here through the natural way, through the regular way, through the through the legal way, I've seen them come out saying that they don't agree with the illegals coming over either because they had to do it the right way. So they want everybody to have to do it the right way. So it's not just Americans, it's not just white people or a certain group of people or just Republicans that think that what we're doing right now is necessary. It's a lot of people, man. It's a lot of people. Now we have the tariffs, right? The tariffs. Uh, I've been seeing a lot. Basically, I think my understanding of it is Trump feels like a lot of countries have been taking advantage of America, and he just wants a fair playing field. He feels like we give a lot and we don't necessarily get back what we need. So that's why he's deciding to, try to put these tariffs on these countries. And, a lot of these countries are bending their knee. They're bending their knee. We've seen them, all of them, basically all the countries are saying, like, yeah, we'll take our immigrants back. We even help with transportation, and we seen even we saw Colombia try to like push back on it, and once some tariffs came down they started reneging. We seen Canada and Mexico get tariffs put on them, and now they having positive talks with America. I think we put a pause on our Mexico tariffs, and I just seen something from the leader of Canada about what they want to do with their tariffs, right? As far as like, well, they're whatever they're willing to do to help, secure their side of the border, stop drugs, stop criminals from coming into America, and also make our trade more fair. So that's definitely interesting to see. Seems like Trump standing on business, basically. That's basically what it looks like to me. Trump is standing on business. He um, doesn't care about people's feelings. He's kind of putting America first, which I feel like that's what the country needs if it's going to be a quote unquote great country. To me, y'all, I told some of y'all how I feel. Y'all might not know. I feel like any of this stuff, is kind of like I feel like the system is fucked up. The system is just fucked up. So a lot of this stuff is putting band-aids on, cuts that need stitches. So I don't know how long and how things are gonna work. I just know that we're in for a wild 4 years for sure. A wild 4 years. Trump, he just dropped a highlights reel of okay, yeah, he just dropped a highlight reel of airstrikes that he dropped on Somalia on February 1st, 2025. So, you know, we can check this out. I think it was some ISIS leader, I want to say, that was here. And, I guess he, again, standing on business, taking action very quickly, down at the border quickly, putting these tariffs on quickly, encouraging ICE to get the immigrants out of here quickly. He's standing on business and so far holding on to the things that he ran on, He was supposed to be being tough on other countries, getting our foreign policy straight, trying to end some of these wars, you know, trying to boost our economy and make it better. So, he's for right now, it seems like he's really standing on business. Who's to tell how actually our economy does long term? Right now, it seems to be you know, it's very volatile. It's very volatile right now, especially when you look at the stock market. It's been very, very volatile. So who knows how this is actually gonna affect us in the long term. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments about immigration, about the tariffs, about our foreign policies and how we've been doing with those so far. And what do you think about these 2 weeks? It's been like 2.5 weeks, however long it's been since inauguration. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I'm very interested in seeing y'all thoughts and having this conversation. So let me know what y'all think. As always, love y'all.